Assalamualaikum. Good evening, guys. How are you? Okay. Mm, we make a segment unit 23 about raising a child.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good evening to Sinta. I'm fine, thank you. Okay, let's go.
Okay. In this unit, there are action questions, and we must answer that question. Alright, I will answer number 1 until 4. Number 1. What type of childbirth should the mother have? Natural, under anesthesia. In my opinion, it's better to give birth normally because normal childbirth is an experience for mother who cannot be replaced. The mother will feel whole starting from feeling the contraction, opening by opening, to be tense until the baby is born, and the recovery process is faster. Um, Number second, should the father help with delivery? In my opinion, it depends on the situation. If there is no companion when carrying, the husband must accompany to take, but it can also be represented by other family members because pregnant women need the delivery companion to gain strength and enthusiasm. Um, Number 3, if the father does not help with the delivery, how soon after delivery should he see the baby? A father can meet the baby in the nursery. And the last, number 4, should the mother nurse the child or use formula milk? I think it's better for mother to breastfeed milk because breast milk is better for the development of her child. Uh, how about you, Tiwi?
Oh, okay, I think so. And for number 5, how long should the baby continue nursing or using formula milk? A baby should continue nursing until 2 years. Moving to number 6, how much sleep should the child receive a day? I think birth 2 years birth until 2 years old, it around six time per day, and 3 until 5 years old, it four no no four four times a day. 6 until 8 years old, it's 3 times a day. 9 until 10 years old, uh, 2 times a day. 11 until 12 years old, one a day. Next, number 7. Should small children aged at 1 until 3 be put in a playpen or not? I think yes, of course, because it's very important to protect the children from going anywhere in the area that we want to avoid something undesirable. Okay, next, number 8. Approximately how much time should each parent spend with their child? Female child, age birth until 6, mothers should spend their time 24 hours because the baby need the mother, and the father should spend their time 12 hours because father work outside. And age 7 until 12, mother should spend their time 12 hours and the father should spend their time 6 hours. And for male child, age birth until 6, mother should spend their time 24 hours because also, of course, the baby very need her mother, and father should spend their time 12 hours because the father work outside. And 7 until age 7 until 12, mother should spend their time 12 hours and the father should spend their time 6 hours. And for part B, number 8, what are activities that the entire family should do together? I think a family should spend entire family should do together eating breakfast and activities like play with her children, her baby, and etc. Because family should do together.
Okay, number 9. At the age 2 years old, mother should not work because at this age the child needs to attention and affections. At 3 until 5 years old, the mother still not allowed to work because she has to accompany the child who already active playing and to be guided. At the age 6 until 8 years old, mother may start work, but tension remains on the child and husband, not having to work full time. At the age 9 until 10 years old and 11 until 12 years old, the mother is allowed to work, and at this age, the child may begin to understand. Number 10. If the mother must work, she doesn't have to be a babysitter if she can divide her time as a mother and as a worker. But if the child is still young or under 5 years old, I suggest to have a babysitter.
Okay, let's move on to number 11. At what age is it best to first take a child to a babysitter or daycare center? It's better not to bring a child to a babysitter or daycare center because a child is better educated directly by both parents. Okay, next to number 12. Part A, by what age should a child be toilet trained? I think start from 4 years old because the child can walk briefly. And next part B, how should the child be toilet trained? I think we have to teach children to start small. For example, at age 4, we make it a habit to get rid of the poop in the toilet. Start from 4 years old and train it to clean it by herself with our supervision. Okay, next to number 13. Part A. How should a child be disciplined for doing something which is very bad? Different approaches include reasoning, spanking, slapping, shooting, depriving the child of something he or she likes, sending the child to his or her room, sending the child outside. I think teach children and familiarize them with good things and keep them away from bad things, such as thanking for help if asking for help, apologizing if wrong, and having to forgive one another and also have to love others. And part B, who should discipline the child? Mother, father, both parents, female child and male child, also both of them, between mother and father, must work together, educate children and make the child character of a good child have a good personality.
Next, number 14. To teach a child to be self-confident, a mother should tell slowly and carefully, not to shout at the child or say with smooth words. Give a good example attitude of the parent so that the child can imitate well too. Number 15. To teach a child to be responsible and respect other people, parents must tell their child that if they meet an adult, they should say salam and give them salim or kiss their hands. Then don't say the name directly when speak to an older people, for example with calling uncle, aunt, miss or mister.
Okay, next number 16. What kinds of activities should you encourage the child to participate in when not in school? And for female child, we can invite her to help cooking. And for male child, learn prayer or play cards and etc. And number 17, at what age, if at all, should a child be told about sex? I think in 17 years old. And number 17, part B, who should tell the child? Both must be notified by both parents.
Okay, number 18. As parents who have a new child, they should prioritize their family or the child, especially a mother if previously she was a worker, then have a child. She should have prioritized her child and family by stay at home and being a good housewife. And if the child makes a mistake, a mother shouldn't be mad, tell it carefully so as not to damage his mental state.